the young and the restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, my fellow Genoa City addicts. Today is a beautiful Thursday. The sun is shining, but the drama on our screens is darker and juicier than ever. Grab a massive cup of coffee, settle in, and let's get ready to unpack the absolute madness we just witnessed. I cannot believe they are actually doing this. I am sitting here typing this up at 2 a.m., the glow of my laptop lighting up the room because I just finished rewatching the latest episode and my mind is completely blown to pieces. Are we seriously getting a Phyllis Summers and Matt Clark pairing? I mean, I have been watching this show religiously since 2005, and I have seen some absolutely wild, off-the-wall pairings. But this is next level insanity. I am half screaming at my television in pure shock and half cheering because the drama is just too incredibly good. But wait, I am getting way ahead of myself. Let's rewind for a second because we need to talk about the sheer build-up and how we even got to this insane, jaw-dropping moment at the Genoa City Athletic Club bar. So let's look at my girl Phyllis. Phyllis Summers is at the absolute lowest, most desperate point she has been in years. And I am so endlessly frustrated with how everyone in this town is treating her right now. Victor and Victoria literally ambushed her in her own office with those fake AI-generated emails to steal Summers Corp. I mean, how low can the Newmans actually go? Using artificial intelligence to frame a woman for corporate crimes just to steal her legacy? It is sickening. And then having Christine Blair, of all people, the bug herself, marching in as the brand new DA to arrest her on Tuesday, it makes my blood boil. We all know Christine has had a vendetta against Phyllis for decades. Michael Baldwin literally stood there and warned Phyllis that she was facing serious prison time, especially if Christine subpoenas Billy and Kane to testify against her. Phyllis has fought tooth and nail for her company, and to see her empire crumbling because of Victor's dirty tricks is just infuriating. And don't even get me started on Nick Newman. I am so mad at him right now. Nick actually had the nerve to look Phyllis in the eye and tell her he doesn't care what happens to her anymore. After everything they have been through together, after raising Summer, it is just brutal and cold. So Phyllis is completely isolated, backed into a corner, feeling like the entire world is against her, and she is drowning her sorrows at the GCAC bar. She is vulnerable, she is angry, and she is a ticking time bomb. And then IT happens. A handsome stranger sits down next to her at the bar, orders a drink, and tells her she has main character energy. I literally gasped out loud and slapped my hand over my mouth because it wasn't just any stranger. It was Matt Clark. Yes, the Matt Clark, the exact same psychopath who just held Nick hostage in a rundown Las Vegas gas station, the same monster who planted tainted drugs in that storage unit, causing Nick to collapse in absolute agony from a fentanyl and cocaine overdose, while Adam frantically tried to save his life. The same guy who terrorized Sharon Newman back in high school and has made it his life's mission to destroy the Newman family. But here's the absolute kicker, and this is where I start losing my mind. He doesn't remember who he is, or at least that is what he is claiming right now. He introduces himself with this charming lost puppy vibe because apparently his ex-wife, Sienna Bacall, hit him in the head with a rock, giving him temporary amnesia. But wait, can we talk about this so-called amnesia for a second? Because I am not buying it 100%. Remember what just happened on May 8th? Noah Newman confronted Matt And Matt tried to pull this exact same "I don't know who I am, I lost my memory" act to escape accountability for what he did to Nick. Noah saw right through the lie immediately, called him a cowardly liar, and literally punched him in the bleeding face before the cops finally slapped the handcuffs on him. So, is Matt actually suffering from real amnesia now because of Sienna's rock, or is he just playing the ultimate twisted long con on Phyllis? I kind of think he might really be blanking right now because of the head trauma. But either way, the dramatic irony is absolutely delicious. Matt has no idea he is sitting next to the fiercest, most vengeful woman in Genoa City. And Phyllis has absolutely no idea she is looking into the eyes of the most dangerous man in town. When he said, "Honestly, I don't remember who I am right now," and Phyllis muttered, "Wish I could erase my memory," chills. Literal, full-body chills. I know some people are loving this, but personally, I am completely obsessed because of the actors. Am I the only one who's screaming about the massive General Hospital connection here? Michelle Stafford and Roger Howarth. They were literal magic as Nina Reeves and Franco Baldwin over on GH. And the minute Matt sat down next to Phyllis, that old, undeniable chemistry just exploded off the screen. You cannot fake that kind of spark. It is lightning in a bottle. Michelle even basically confirmed they are going all in on this pairing. She posted that behind the scenes video on May 8th with Roger saying, "Me and the legend, game on," and teasing that so much crazy stuff is coming. The fan forums are absolutely exploding right now. Every single spoiler site is calling them the new super couple of the May sweeps. And honestly, I am here for it. The writers know exactly what they are doing by capitalizing on that massive Nina and Franco fan base. It is brilliant casting and brilliant writing. But of course, because this is The Young and the Restless, they cannot just give us a straightforward, twisted romance. No, they have to throw in a chaotic wild card. And who is the wild card? Patty Williams. I am sorry, but what? Did you guys see the promo for the May 11th episode? Matt is hanging out at Crimson Lights, and Patty is giving him this super flirtatious, unhinged smile. A love triangle between Phyllis Summers and amnesiac Matt Clark and crazy Patty Williams. I am losing my mind. Patty has already been causing so much absolute chaos lately, sleeping with Jack Abbott on that boat, driving Diane Jenkins to the brink of a messy divorce, and clashing with Phyllis. Let's not forget the history here. Patty literally poisoned Summer Newman years ago. Phyllis has never, ever forgiven her for that. If Patty decides she wants Matt, and Phyllis decides she wants to use Matt, we are heading for the most chaotic, violent, unhinged catfight this show has seen in a decade. I mean, remember when they tried a love triangle with Patty years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either without someone getting hurt. But this is going to be pure soap opera gold. Okay, back to the main point. What is Phyllis actually doing here? Because we all know Phyllis Summers does not do anything by accident. She is venomous right now. Kane Ashby literally just called her poison, and Lauren Fenmore is desperately trying to warn her that her entire business is collapsing around her. Phyllis needs a weapon, and what better weapon against Victor and the Newman family than Matt Clark? I am calling it right now. Phyllis is going to realize exactly who this guy is, and instead of turning him in to Christine or the cops like a normal person, she is going to use him. She is going to seduce this amnesiac Matt, dig into whatever dark, twisted secrets he has about Victor and the Newmans, and use him as her ultimate pawn to get Summers Corp back. It is the perfect revenge. She is going to mold him into her own personal attack dog.